Hi, I'm Luna, and I just wanted to share my thoughts and feelings about my experience so far of transitioning. I'm in like a very early stage, and it's a lot. It's really challenging, and I just need to vent about it. I really struggle with being perceived. I have struggled with that my entire life. Ever since I was little, I always cared about what people thought about me and who wanted to be my friend versus who didn't. I always was hyper aware of people liking me or accepting me and people picking on me, like just everything. And as I got older and had more of this queer experience, especially, I have held on to that mindset of needing people to love and accept me and needing to change myself in order to gain that. And I would just want to put an end to that today. I really want to end that entire mindset and way of living. I want to love myself for who I am and where I'm at. Sorry, I'm recording this in bits. I want to love myself for who I am and where I'm at. I subject myself to a lot of pain and a lot of lack of because I'm scared. I let fear control my life. I don't take risks because I'm scared of the outcome of these risks. And I listen to other people's perceptions of me, and I don't think about my own feelings and thoughts and heart and soul. I don't think about myself. I think about what other people think about myself. And that's not the way I want to live my life. Not anymore. In my head, I have a visual of what a trans woman is physically. I know who I am internally, and I know that a lot of other trans women have, you know, there's layers. But physically, when I think of a trans woman, I think of almost like a stereotype, like long hair perceived as feminine. I think of breast growth. I think of, faux glam. I think of, FFS. I think of just like a lot of different things. I think of transitioning at a younger age. I think of, there's a lot of things I consider and think about when I visualize what a trans woman is. And a lot of that is fed to me by society and society standards of what a trans woman is and what's, I guess, I don't want to say acceptable because trans women aren't acceptable to society, but I'd say more acceptable by society. And that's the hyper feminine view of what woman is. And I just need to stop feeding into that. I need to stop playing with that. I need to stop caring about that because realistically, I don't fit that. Realistically, a lot of other trans women don't fit that. Even a lot of biological women don't fit that standard. And that's okay. That's perfectly okay. I want to love myself in the state I'm at right now. I want to love myself for who I am. I need to love every part of me, even the bad parts, even the parts that I need to fix or change internally. I still need to love myself, period. And it's time for me to take it seriously. It's time for me to take myself seriously. And it's time for me to tune out the outside voices, outside world, to tune out people's judgments, people's perceptions. Like, it's time to let that go. I don't want to carry that on with me. It's killing me. It's hurting my soul. It's hurting my own perception of myself. It's hurting my perception on other people. I don't want that in my life. And I want to put an end to that today. Hold on. Okay. I keep like stopping because I think my friend's gonna call me and I don't want to lose the video. So, city sirens. It's just important to love your natural state. Whatever that looks like, it's important to love it because, you know, I completely believe in exploring and experimenting. I completely love doing full glam. I love having a wig installed. I love dressing up. I love all of that. But at the end of the day, I have to take it off and exist as myself. And I have to be comfortable with that. And I haven't been for so long. I hate myself. I hate how I look. I hate that I can't go outside and be comfortable with going outside. I hate thinking about how people look at me and what they think. I hate that when I'm at work, I know the customers I serve, or I know the people I even work with, I know what they're really thinking of me and how they perceive me. I know by the slip-ups, I know by how I'm referred as. Like, I'm hyper aware of perception, and I don't want that. I really don't want that. I want to let go of that. Because at the end of the day, I am Luna. And she is a beautiful soul. She is a spirit. She is full of love and life and light. She is feminine. She's masculine, but she's feminine energy, and she is nurturing. She's soothing. She's chaotic, but she's her. She's me. And I need to love her. Even how she's presenting now as a little egg, as a little baby, I need to love her. I was so harsh to myself growing up, and I'm harsh to myself now, but it's like, I'm not living life to hate on myself, hate on other people. I'm not living my life to shit on my journey. I'm not living my life to care about what people are thinking or saying about me. I'm not living for other people. I'm living for myself and my journey, my experience, my transition. And not to belittle my experience, because my experience is valid, but it could be a lot harder. I could be a trans woman of color. I could be living in a country where you get fucking murdered for being openly trans. Not saying that doesn't happen where I'm living in the US, but I'm saying more so in like just other countries where it's not as socially acceptable. Not saying it's perfect, but you know what I mean. I could be an older trans woman. There's so many other experiences as a trans person I could be having that are really challenging, and I could be living that. And I just need to be more thankful and appreciative of what I do have, because while I don't have what I think I need to have, or while I don't have what I see online, I still have my own experience, and I can still work with my experience. So today, August 1st, 2024, I need to make this ode to myself. I needed to make this promise to myself to exist as Luna, to love Luna for where she is at right now and where she will be, or where she's been. Every stage of myself I need to love. and learn to love and need to explore. And I want to think about my safety. I want to be aware of it, of course. I want to be mindful. But I don't want to limit myself. I don't want to continue on restricting myself from doing things or stopping myself from wearing something because I'm scared of what people are going to say or think or do. I just need to do it. I wasn't put on this earth to hide. I wasn't put on this earth to hide in my shell, to live in my comfort zone, to care about people's thoughts. I'm Luna, and I'm going to love myself. And I'm going to get there. And I'm going to get to a place in my transition where I'm going to look back at this and appreciate it. And appreciate who she is right now. And to trans women out there, my trans sisters, my trans brothers, my trans family, I love you. I love you so much. We don't have an easy experience here, but we have to make the most of it. We have to live as ourselves, and we have to support each other and uplift each other and be there as a community for each other. And we need to not compare ourselves. And we need to love ourselves in every stage of where we're at, especially in our transition. It's crucial that we do that. We need to set an example for each other and for the younger generations coming after us. I love you, and I'm gonna love Luna. And my little alien loves us too. Bye.